Hello Gemini! First of all, happy birthday to so many of you. This is your June forecast and it's an exciting month ahead for you. So let's start out with the 2nd of June when we've got a full moon in Sagittarius happening in your opposite sign, happening here in your 7th house of relationships. Now wherever a full moon happens in your chart, it's shining a light on this area of your life for you to take a good look at it. So there could be some emotions being stirred with respect to a relationship. There could be an opportunity to renew a relationship. It's shining a light on how you are in your relationships. And generally, Geminis, this month is going to be all about you and your relationships. There's a huge focus on that right from the beginning all the way to the end of this month. So really this full moon here is saying to you, Gemini, what have I been suppressing? What have I been ignoring? What do I really need to face now in my relationships? And Saturn is helping you as well to get grounded and centered in this area as well, so you're not flying off in lots of different directions. Now on June the 6th, Venus goes into your 3rd house and joins Jupiter here. And at the end of the month, it's going to be exactly together, Venus and Jupiter. Now, Venus here in this 3rd house, wherever Venus falls in your chart in a transit, means that it's time to look at that area of life and whether you're enjoying yourself. Venus is all about enjoyment and pleasure. So this 3rd house is very much to do with what is it you'd enjoy learning? What is it you'd enjoy teaching? Who would you like to meet? How can you network and connect up with people who will be really nice to get along with? Is there a course you'd like to go on? Maybe a weekend or a retreat or something where you can meet like-minded people and really just enjoy being together. So that's what that Venus is saying to you in the 3rd house. And the good news is that your ruler, Gemini, Mercury, goes direct on the 12th of the month. It does, however, Mercury stays in your 1st house until the 8th of July, a very long time having your ruler in your sign. So this Mercury here, while it's retrograde, it's been asking you to reflect on yourself, how you present yourself, how you want to be seen, how you want others to see you. It's reflecting on your relationships, how you see your relationships, what changes you need to make, what revisions and reassessments you want to make. Maybe a relationship really needs to go. Or, if it's not going to go, how can you transform that relationship? Because I do believe that we can transform our relationships. They may get extremely difficult, and we may have to walk away for a while and get a perspective. But sometimes with a new perspective and new ideas, we can transform what was a very unhealthy relationship into a healthy and vibrant one. So obviously, with it being your birthday and Mars in your sign until the 24th of the month, Geminis, it's a time for doing, for being active, for being proactive. Yes, this Mars should give you a real boost of energy. It should be saying, okay, Geminis, let's get going. What can I get my teeth into? And of course, after the 12th of the month, once that Mercury goes direct, then you can really feel this impetus and movement to go forward with all your plans, your ideas, all the new things and the exciting things that you want to do for yourself. Because with the Sun being in Gemini, what goals have you set, what it is that you want to achieve, what do you want to see, everything is full steam ahead for the 2nd part of the month. Now on June the 15th, Saturn, the planet that is our great teacher, goes retrograde. So going retrograde here, oh, Saturn's falling apart there, he won't like that, I'll have to do a new one. retrograde, things to reassess. And it's retrograde in your 6th house, Gemini, until September the 18th. Now, it was already in that 6th house for over 2 years. Now it's going back in there just for those 3 months, and it's wanting to see what loose ends need to be tied up. So that 6th house rules your health. Are there any loose ends? Are there any things that need to be done or corrected? Do you need to get those blood tests? Do you need to go and get some acupuncture? Do you need to do some learning and reading about health and medicine and find out some of the latest advances? All these things may come into question during that 3-month period. As well, there may be some tidying up, some loose ends to be done as far as work is concerned, and also the kind of gratification you're getting from your work. Are you enjoying it? Saturn's going to say to you, well, you know, it's all very well working for a paycheck, but how can I enjoy what I'm doing? What else needs to happen that I can get more enjoyment? And then after September, it goes back into your 7th house of relationships, helping you to learn to really structure your life in a way so that the relationships in your life can really work for you much more effectively, and you can get more joy and pleasure. And on June the 16th, we've got a lovely new moon happening in your sign, Geminis. So it's all going on in your 1st house, Gemini, and the 1st house is all about you. What you want, how you want to appear, how you want others to see you, how you want to look, and it's a refresher button. That new moon is like refresh, so maybe your hair, your style, your clothes, the way you speak, your posture, all these things, you've got an opportunity to really renew yourself with the energy of that new moon, Gemini. Now on June 22nd, we've got the Sun coming into your 2nd house of money and finance. And on the 25th, Mars also joins the Sun in that 2nd house of money and finance. So this is a boost, charging you, shining a light on your money, your finances. That Mars is going to push you into new ways of making money, new possible income streams. It's a time to be very proactive financially with what it is you want to create, not to sit back. Not that you do sit back, Geminis, no, you're not a sitting back sign, but just don't be scattered with it, just go forward and really act on what's important to you financially. Be careful a little bit with Mars in the 2nd, has a tendency to just spend things impulsively without necessarily thinking of the consequences. For the last 3 days of the month, we've got this Jupiter and Venus connecting, conjunct. So Jupiter and Venus are just lovely planets to come together. It's an opportunity for some nice things to come into your life, for pleasure, enjoyment, meeting some nice people, connecting with people that you just feel as though you're on a great wavelength with. And all month, let's not forget, we've got a glorious trine energy happening between, Jupiter and Uranus. And this happening for you with anything connected with your relationships, Gemini. A sudden, chance, spontaneous meeting. An encounter that could lead to all kinds of new opportunities for you. So look out for that, be conscious of it, and be ready to just go with a flow of energy. And you are a mutable sign, Gemini, so you are able to do that for the most part. But there's a lot of upward energy this month, fire and air, so really make the most of it. Really enjoy this opportunity to feel inspired, to be inspired, to learn new things, and to completely reinvent yourself. Completely fresh and new, like a newborn child. I'd like to remind you that my seminar on June 20th is about harnessing the power of these eclipses. This eclipse season that began on March 20th is probably one of the most powerful we could ever have. And it's lasting, I feel, until 2020 with a build-up. And I'm going to be covering a lot of these aspects personally and globally in that seminar. So I do hope you'll join me. Happy June, happy birthday,